Why did you leave me with all these children? What did I do to deserve this?
Benguema. Hamo wo ngaya. Ebo kivenda ali. Ngomu atwa fuima. Fode was one of my favorite brothers, and we liked ourselves so much. But now he is gone and buried. But nevertheless, I think we have important things to discuss as family. Is that not so?
Yeah.
Jebe, according to our traditions and culture, for you to keep Fode's spirit alive, you need to marry one of us. Is that not so, my brother?
Of course.
Gosima,
Ma?
I appreciate your concern for me. But I don't want to marry.
Gide Uma. Rino Uma.
And if I must, it's not now. It's not you, nor him, and certainly not this one. I need time to grieve. My children need me. I will not remarry.
Look at you, Jebe. Veveni hubamboa. Do you think I am not man enough? Blaye Jobe, Jobe Masange. To remarry one of us, it's not just an option, but the only option you have here, and the children.
Ayepeli. G.E.B.P. Go family. Remember, I told our brother not to marry this girl, but he didn't listen. Keloni amwe. G. Dilima nyamugo dima nyomo me abia. Wa. A good wife is one that listens and obeys. Okay. Yes, I will. And obey you must. How do you expect our family lineage to continue? Begomoy, our brother married you to multiply. With his demise, it is our responsibility to carry out his duties.
Of course.
You are still a young girl, and you are capable to produce more children. So I don't see why you should be saying refuse.
Refuse. Jebe will not refuse. Jebe, this is not just about you. It's about our tradition.
Yes.
It's about our culture.
Yes.
You marrying one of us, it will bring glory and honor to our lineage.
Exactly.
But refusing to marry one of us, it will bring shame upon us all.
And that will not happen. That will not happen.
I do not mean to dishonor our family.
Better for you.
But I will not remarry. I must follow my own path now. My children need me. I will not follow the path you want me to follow. I will not remarry. I'm sorry.
Nahina bakogo gala ba ke hun vei lokurela ma jijojo antijoma. Jebe, you refusing to marry one of us, you not only lose your space in this family, you will lose Fode's property, his land,
Yes.
his livestock,
Yes.
and even his children.
Oh.
Yandenga Amuli,
Okay, come on, Muli.
you will hear from us shortly.
Very short.
Mama Suba, Bamela, Indani Nana. I was expecting you to put some senses into her head. Kabi Hirobe, Sangolo Hena. You know the customs and tradition of this land. Sangolo Hina, Bella.
Why me? Why me? But then why did you leave me alone with these wicked people? What am I going to do?
Respecting their husband, building land and livestock. Village survives and top more educated. If it's women are oppressed force, or they can marriages they don't want. Stripped of everything they work for.
Are they really going to take us away? What will happen to us? Please stop crying, Mama. Now that Papa is no more here, I will protect you all from them. You are now my responsibility. Don't cry. I'm your elder sister. It is my responsibility to take care of you all. No, I'm the man. Allow me to do my job.
No, it's enough, both of you. Stop fighting. No one is going to take you away from me. We are now family. I'm going to protect you with my life. I mean, no one will take you away from me. Go.
Nahina, bakogo gala. Ba ke hun vey. Lokurela ma. Jijojo and Tijoma. Jebe, you refusing to marry one of us. You not only lose your space in this family. You will lose forest property. His land.
Yes.
His livestock.
Yes.
And even his children.
Oh.
Yandenga. Amuli.
Okay, come on, Muli.
You will hear from us shortly.
Those threats were serious. These village traditions are strong. And if I don't marry one of Fode's brothers, I could lose everything. What do I do? But when will all this end? When? No. Men like me can't continue to live under these rules forever. Something has to change. Something has to change. Madi, please look after your brother for me. I will be back. I don't want to meet you two fighting. I'm coming.
Women are victims of traditions. Traditions have taken their joy and their peace. Long years of silent suffering. Our mothers deserve to choose their path. To seek justice, not to break tradition, but to seek fairness. Women work as hard as men, building homes, tending to farms and raising children. Respecting their husband, building land and livestock. How can a village survive? Sent up educated. If it's women
Ariana.
dress force, into marriages they don't want. Contribute our strength. Oh my, we ask for justice, not for one, but for all. Oh my,
Jebe, my daughter, I've heard of your struggles. Tradition holds many in chains, but you have to find a way to fight back without disowning you or our ways.
But how, Mama Suba? They have power. I am just a woman. How can I protect my children? How am I going to protect them, Mama Suba?
Tradition can be challenged when it is unjust. You are not just one woman, Jebe. You are the mother of your children, and the mother's strength is unmatched. The land, the farm, the livestock, they were your husbands. Yes, but they were built by your hands too. We must remind the villagers of that.
What of the elders? They will not listen to me.
They will. Gather all the women. Alone, it's one voice. But together, you can make them hear. I will help you. There is power in unity and in the wisdom of women. We must remind them that no tradition should script a woman of her rights and her dignity. Enough is enough, Jebe.
Okay, Mama. Mama, been there.
Women work as hard as men, building homes, tending to farms and raising children. Respecting their husband.
Chief, I've come here today not to defy tradition, but to ask for justice. My husband, Fode, is gone. I worked by his side every day. I have worked as hard as my husband, Fode, to build our home, tending to our farm, and raising our children. I respected my husband. We were partners. Now that my husband is no more, tradition is saying that I no longer matters. Why? Why? I refuse to go into marriage I do not want. And I refuse to let my children be taken from me.
Jebe, you cannot have it both ways. If you have decided not to marry me or my brothers, then you have no right to Fode's properties. For the children, they are Fode's legacy. Our legacy as a family. You not marrying into this family, then you are going to your parents empty-handed without those children. This is our tradition. And it cannot be broken. My elders, I think I'm saying your mind.
You should be thankful, Jebe. We are offering you a chance within our family for you to stay and preserve the children's future. But if you refuse, then there is no space for you here. You can't defy tradition and expect to keep what belongs to us. No way. No way. If you decide not to marry one of us, then you will lose everything, including your children. So make your choice now, or tradition will have its way.
Women are not decision makers, Jebe. Tradition is clear on this. Men are head of the family, and it is disrespectful for a woman to question what has been said by our ancestors. Asking for justice, this is an insult to the elders and the customs that have guided us for generations.
What justice are you seeking? The role of a woman is to follow, not to lead. You keep challenging us, we only bring shame to your husband's memory. Remember your place, Jebe, or risk losing it.
Women of nowadays have lost all respect and manners. How dare you stand before us here, the elders, including the chief, and speak of right? A woman has no right. Your duty is to obey. Your husband, Fode, is no more. He is dead and gone. We decide for you, and you obey. Yes, I am sorry for you, Jebe. To challenge tradition like this is unforgivable. You are close to a heavy punishment.
I respect our traditions. But I ask you this. Are these customs meant to protect us or harm us? Should a widow be stripped of her livelihood because she chooses to honor her own heart and future? I thought we are honoring tradition so that it protects us. Tradition must evolve. Tradition must serve not only the past, but the future. For in the strength of a woman lies the strength of an entire community.
Chief, elders, men of this village, I am Ade, daughter of Jebe, and I'm here to speak for my mother and all the women of this village. We have seen our mothers suffer for years, forced into marriages they do not choose, and treated like properties rather than people. My mother Jebe has lost her husband, and now is being told to marry or lose everything she has worked for. Why? Is it because she's a woman? Please, don't let them take us away from our mother. No child should be deprived of their mother's love.
We ask for justice, not just for Jebe, but for all the women in this village. I am one of the victims of these traditions. Happiness have departed from my doors and hearts in a long. Women should have the right to choose their paths and to care for their children without fear. Chief, elders of this village, if our traditions hurt those who build the homes and raise the children, then we are sorry. Something is wrong.
Our mothers are not asking to break the tradition of this village. They are only asking for fairness. How can a village survive if its women are being oppressed, forced into marriages they do not choose, and stripped of everything they worked for? We, the daughters of this village, do not want to grow up in a world where we are only valued for what we can give men. We want to be valued for who we are and what we can contribute.
Ekene, Sone Jibonda.
Chief, when you look at your mother, your wife, or your daughter, do you see someone that deserves less just because she's a woman? Is this how we treat our mothers, the women that have given birth to us and raised us? What grudges do you all have against women? Chief, we beg you. We are on our knees begging you, please. Let women have the right to own lands, to own their properties. Let women have the right to take care of their children, please.
Chief, Jebe speaks the truth. We have always valued family. Family should not mean taking from a woman what she has rightfully built. It is time to recognize that a woman's place is more than what tradition says. Let her keep her husband's land, her children, and her dignity.
You all speak from a place of tradition. And I do not deny the value of our customs. You are right to defend what has guided us for centuries. But we must ask ourselves, Are these traditions protecting our people? Or are they harming them? Yes, we've always believed that men are the head of the family. Yes. We have relied on these customs to preserve our way of life. But times are changing. And so too must our understanding of what is just. Women are not mere objects to be moved from one man to another. They are our partners, our equals. After all, they are human too. Without their strength, where would our families be?
Chief, this is against our tradition. Our customs do not allow such equality.
At all.
A woman challenging for her place disrupts the order of things.
Oh.
If we abandon our ways, we abandon our identity.
Bamia, if we bend to this modern civilization thing, it will destroy the foundation of our culture. What would the other villages say if they hear us that we have allowed women to rise to the level of men? That will be complete madness. I won't be part of it. And then Nabilu wata wagoko. Why yenda? Why yenda? Be.
Madi, you speak with great courage and wisdom for your age. Your words have struck a deep chord in my heart. And Jebe, you have shown great courage for coming here today. Our traditions are old, but they are not unbreakable. We must recognize when our customs hurt those that are meant to protect. I hear your concerns, and I respect them. But peace and harmony cannot come from oppression. If we continue to treat our women as less than human, how can we claim to be a community of peace and respect? A woman is more than a vessel for children or a servant to her husband's family. She is a partner in building that family. So, recognizing her contributions doesn't mean we are breaking our tradition. No! We are strengthening it. I, as your chief, have listened to both parties. Jebe will not be forced into any marriage. For this property will remain with her and their children. For she worked alongside him to build that home. This is not defiance. It is justice.
What justice?
A woman deserves our respect, not our coercion. Let this be a new path for our village from now onwards, where our traditions protect all of us, men and women alike. Jebe will stay with her children and live in peace. That's my final judgment. You may all live now. You may all live now.
Respecting your husband, building land and limestone. How can a village survive without educated? If its women are oppressed, forced, or they can back into marriages they don't want, stripped of everything they worked for.
Yeah, Listen, are you going, ma? Where are your children?
I've sent them to my mother. Let me bring them.
We ask for justice, not for one, but for all. Get the wrong one, we can't defend, and then if I can't defend. Oh man, we ask for justice.
You have changed the course of tradition. Not just for you, for the women who will come after you.
I couldn't have done it alone. Not without the strength of all the women who stood with me. Most especially, not without you, Mama Suba. We have fought the battle of justice and won, not through defiance, but through your wisdom and unity. I am very happy that the women of this village would no longer be bound by the unjust customs. A new dawn of equality and respect have begun to rise. I'm very happy.
I'm so happy.
Thank you, Mama Suba. Thank you so much.
How can a village survive? Sent a budget candy. If it's women are oppressed force, what they can bamba into marriages they don't want, stripped of everything they work for. We daughters of this village don't want a world where we are only valued for men. We want to be valued for who we are, what we contribute, our strength. And our journey, what can we? Oh my, we ask for justice, not for one, but for all. Oh my, we ask for justice, not for one, but for all. And the one with a kelly bang, and then you back on the